Um, I also just found out that when OBS breaks like that, it might be something with the recording software, or the recording part of it, because it cut out right before I started the boss fight. Is this the one that I actually... No, this is the first time. Okay. Where's the one where I actually fight it? Okay, it's this one. I drank all of my water.
Are you injured, Sam?
This boss fight was really cool, but This is very much the kind of game where a boss can just decide to delete you. If you're not extremely careful. Which... I would rather actually fight the thing than be concerned about being that careful. Still very fun, though. Right here is where the bus just decided to fucking delete me. You get hit by the first one of those, and you get hit by all of them. And take half of your health. In a game where most of the S ranks for bosses have been don't take more than 150%. Total. Which, like... that getting punished with half of your health for one minor mistake. I think I accidentally hit one of the triggers there. Getting punished with half of your max HP is still... it's only a third of your damage allowance. But you tend to get small hits occasionally that add up quite a bit. Small-ish hits. That you just, like, you can't really do much about. You're gonna get hit. Again, unless it's a boss fight where you can stealth it, the whole thing, and do it well. Or if you're being insanely careful and not having fun playing the game. So it's not really you're allowed to get hit by something big 3 times. You're gonna get hit by other things. You don't have a choice if you want to actually have fun playing the game. Damn, did it really hurt my... Damn! My bike wasn't anywhere close to it. I should have tried one of the chronobiotes. During the fight. I probably could have dodged that big hit if I was using a chronobio at the time. Oh! This mission doesn't have any, any requirement related to Sam taking damage, just the emu, and you can go back and drop the emu somewhere safe. And guarantee it doesn't take damage. Oh, I should have recycled that too. So many materials stuck here. What? I need... What? The man is... I mean, I'd believe it, but it sounds really weird. So I still kind of want a source. Oh, oops, sorry. I didn't expect you to send it in Twitch chat. Oh, okay. Yeah, an IGN link and, I mean, IGN, but also I can read the article title from the URL. I'll believe it.
Good evening, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Back up.
Back.
Back up.
Technical. I really wish the game would tell me what the mine is going to make before I repair it. I really gotta get this thing to an actual station soon. How did I get so off course?
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care.
Pekora Usagi from Hololive tried to fucking blow me up with Seeker Mines and then said, oopsie teehee, and gave me a suppressed assault rifle and a hat that brainwashes you into saying Peko randomly. And also replaces the majority of his not cutscene / combat lines with Peko.
Go Pecco! On Specco! Go Pecco! On Specco! Pecora! Pecora!
I'm not joking about how she was introduced, by the way. That's actually what happened. She tried to fucking blow me up and then said tee oopsie and bribed me. And then tried to brainwash me.
Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected.
Okay, I'm adding the brainwashing part, but like the hat does make him randomly say Peko with no input. And he's started doing it more over time. I got several chains of him saying Peko, just Peko 4 times.
Thanks for coming. I've been looking forward to this delivery. Now let's take a look. Thanks. You managed to get it here and you kept it in amazing shape.
To be fair, the first game had fucking Conan O'Brien giving you a otter hood that makes
Just
you
had to
swim
surprise
better
this of all things.
in it.
Thank you. I really missed it. My research is going well, and I have you to thank for it.
Okay. Thank you. Capture grenade? BT crystal? The fuck do you... What the fuck does that... What?
Your current porter grade.
The fuck is a BT crystal? Oh, cool spoiler in the fucking title banner. I haven't seen that one yet.
I have something I'd like to give you. I hope it's to your liking.
Something... Monster fucker.
All hooked up at last. And wow, I was able to finish my analysis of the emu you brought me in an instant. Turns out it was absolutely riddled with parasitic chiral microbes. It would seem their presence was enough to alter the emu's temporal flow, which is probably why it didn't grow older when exposed to timefall. This all but confirms what the chronobiologist has been saying. Hosts for these chiral microbes are subject to the timeless influence of the beach. It's still unclear how this might be related to extinction entities, but it's a vital clue for solving the mystery of the death stranding. An extinction entity has the capacity to trigger the last stranding. And if that comes to pass, the end of humanity itself is assured. Higgs attempted to make use of one such entity back in the UCA, but I know you personally put a stop to his plans. Hartman told me everything about those events. It's anyone's guess what Higgs is trying to accomplish this time, but I believe in you. And that's why I'm giving you these. EX capture grenades are invaluable weapons that work by leveraging the temporal properties of parasitic chiral microbes to great effect. In essence, they allow you to defeat weakened BTs in an instant by drastically destabilizing their intrinsic flow of time. But that's not all. These grenades can give you the means to summon your own BTs to attack other BTs. Should work on all larger specimens. I've prepared a few.
That's
for
what it
immediate
means.
use. There's so much we can learn by studying chiral microbes, you know?
Is
They
Pokemon,
might even hold the answer to treating 21-minute syndromes like mine.
or maybe SMT.
Well, we've discovered plenty of chiral
Probably
creatures that
closer to
resemble
SMT.
Smaller animals like rats and spiders. As their name might suggest, chiral microbes are even tinier. They're parasitic by nature and favor hosts from the world of the dead. They're just an amazing discovery all around. The final missing piece I needed for my research. Yes, Next time you're able to inflict significant damage on a large BT, try tossing an EX capture grenade into its mouth. Not only will you neutralize your foe, but you'll find it also leaves
I'm
behind
sorry
a
if that was
milky
loud.
white
I got
chiral
that now
crystal.
on the first
I'm
fucking
taking
time I
objects,
saw it.
BT crystals? If you see one, make sure you don't forget to pick it up. I say
hate
that
summer.
because if you've got one on hand, you'll be able to use it the next time you encounter a large BT. The BT crystal will react with the tar and transform into a variant of the BT you captured. When activated, the crystal will summon a variant of the BT that spawned it, which will emerge from the depths of the tar. Ordinary large BTs will perceive this variant as a critical threat and proceed to attack on sight. Yeah. No. When or yes, I'm also a member of the 21-Minute Anxiety Association. The chronobiologist happens to be another member. We're sisters, in fact. Our mother belongs to the group, too. She's a hydrologist working out of Hartman's lab. Perhaps you've already met? We've all got similar conditions, but I'm not sure if genetics is a relevant factor. But whatever the cause of our syndromes may be, we are all trying to study the world and find answers in our own ways. In recent days, large BTs have been growing more active in the region to the south of this facility. It's possible that this too could be a consequence of Higgs's efforts. If you're headed that way, you had better be prepared for the worst. Though that might also be a good opportunity to give those EX capture grenades a try. I just know they'll prove effective. And if you're interested in some additional work, I'd also like you to take the emu you brought me to the animal shelter. The staff there want to look after it, and I don't have the proper facilities to give it a home here anyway. I've posted a sub-order for this request. There's no rush. You can pick it up from the delivery terminal here whenever you're ready. Thanks again for all your help. I'll probably be hitting you up again.
Sam, your next destination is the F5 East Distribution Center, which can be found near the southeast shore of the lake close by. I'm told one of the staff members there is an old acquaintance of yours. Anyway, a main order has been entered into the system. You can access the delivery terminal here to undertake it. That said, another request concerning the animal you rescued has also caught my eye. Alternatively, you can undertake this sub-order first if you wish. I'll leave it up to you, Sam.
Order completed. Well done.
What the fuck? Why so far away? Yeah. I'm really fucking tired. No, that's justified. No. I gotta go the whole 24 hours. Oh my god, my fucking... my bike. Please, get in the Magellan.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Gotta go the whole 24 hours. The current stream started 32 minutes ago, but that's because OBS broke and I had to restart it. I've actually been live for 22 hours now. Yeah. I am extremely upset that they did not change stations still have their own chiral crystal storage instead of just giving the crystals directly to Sam, who has infinite space for chiral crystals on his person. There's no reason for stations to have their own chiral crystal storage. And there's not really a reason for them to have a limit on their storage capacity for other materials, because you can just put materials in crates and put them in your private locker, which has infinite storage. I have 7 boxes in my private locker of only the largest version of the materials versions. The main material storage can't hold nearly this much, but I can just put it in my private locker and the station can hold that much as I want. I should really go use these metals and ceramics to make my fucking roads. No, I haven't done any of the VR missions yet. Please repair my bike. Please. Wait, you're fucking joking. Why is... Why? Why did you gerrymander my fucking chiral network? Stop it. So, like, this side order to bring the emu to the animal shelter. Can't be used when power combat gloves are equipped because this is just a thing that the power gloves do already. Why? Oh, I probably should have put the thing on my back in the menu.
Pecco!
Pecco. No. What do you mean? The risk of chiral contamination for living cargo, but not the living fucking people? We move around with 8 people on the ship all the fucking time. What's gonna happen to a single emu?
Commencing route creation.
An emu that already has some beach fuck shit going on anyway.
Delivery route. Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Oh, hello. Goodbye. Okay, I saw username Dark Satanist earlier. Oh, no, the one that I just saw wasn't what I was thinking. Never mind. It took me a second to process what it actually said. Mike Fresh. Anyway, I did see Dark Satanist earlier. Like... Dude. I just... They're trying too hard. Ah, oh, there's hundreds of them. Hundreds of the gold one.
Good evening, Sam.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the...
Oh. All of the animals that I had other people deliver
Hello
for
again.
me.
I heard about what happened. I'll assess the condition of the bird right away. The emu's a happy little guy, eh? Thanks for taking such good care of it. Caught as an animal? That's great. Well, we have some data that we think you might like. Give it a look.
Oh.
We're upping the amount of materials you can take from our stores.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
This data we've shared with you is the schematic for a holo grenade you can use to conceal your presence. Just toss it somewhere you want to hide, then activate it to generate a hologram that'll fool just about anyone. You can shelter behind, or even inside this hologram if you like. Of course, it won't work if the enemy sees you while you're attempting to hide, but if you use these grenades wisely, you can remain undetected for ages. If you like the sound of that, enjoy.
I like the sound of that more than the smoke grenades.
Well done.
I haven't actually used a single time, but because the one time I wanted to use them, the game would not let me. It took them out of my inventory, so I couldn't use them. Where do I still have a B marker? I do not see it. Oh my god.
Order accepted. Thank you.
3 minutes.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
More spiders. More spiders.
Now entering chiral network coverage. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
The delivery terminal. Process your orders and requests.
Thanks for coming in this dismal weather. This is a shock. I can't... Thank you. You've been a pillar of... You can use more of my material.
Now displaying your current portal grade.
I have...
What the fuck? He just shoves it in his pocket? It's a hat.
Don't freak out, but it's exactly what it looks like. This hat is a living organism. I raised it here, in fact. It regularly emits cries that humans can't hear. But when other chiral creatures hear the sound, they grow much more calm and relaxed. I've actually been studying the unique noises chiral creatures make as part of a joint project with the musician. And at some point, this little guy started copying what he heard in my lab. I don't understand it myself yet, but the takeaway is that if you wear this hat, you should find it easier to pass through areas with chiral creatures. Put it on and test it out. And come back soon.
Order completed. Well done.
Pecco.
Pecco. He just randomly says Pecco. Ariel. It just randomly.
Nice repair job. She's practically sparkling.
I feel like I'm on a ride with Norman Reedus. 2 BT areas.
Delivery route finalized.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Oh, it's the bubble one. No, not my bike. Oh.
Sam, now! This is your chance to turn that monster into a BT crystal you can use later. Take one of your EX capture grenades and toss it down its throat.
Spiral. Crystal toss. Not a very large one, though.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Well, my average damage is still technically below 5%. Wait, is it? I think it's just barely. No. It's literally on 5%. But as long as they don't take any more damage. in the next area, which will probably be another large. Yeah. Oh. Several of them. What if I just leave?
Your turn.
Sam, your cargo has been completely ruined. You can't complete the order. Now leaving chiral network coverage.
I've got to start bringing
Stretch my legs. Done and done.
Construction process now complete.
I should really start bringing
Now leaving chiral
repair spray again. Because I have been needing it. Actually, I think no, timeful shelters only work when you're connected to the network because it's functional. If you're in areas that are connected to the network already, timeful shelters are just better. But if you're not in an area that you've already connected, then you don't have a choice. You have to use repair spray. And probably several containers of it. Because one can does not give you enough.
Time to go wild.
What? Why did they fall off of my... pretty clear what they want you to do is summon the one you just captured and use it as bait while you leave.
Pecco.
Oh my god. Phase fanboy.
There was a time when there was a time when I would shatter every little soul. But now I barely feel the pain when I fall. Silence is turning my one soul.
Now leaving neural network coverage.
Gotta stretch my legs.
Time to go wild.
What happened to my bike? Oh. I see. Andrea Raptor used your tri-cruiser. Did someone steal my fucking tri-cruiser while I was trying to ride it to get away from 3 giant BTs? I don't think that's a thing that you can do, but I've never left behind any of my vehicles, and that's the only way they end up online.
Pecco.
Hector. Actually, I wonder... What do you mean? Damaged by timefall tri-cruiser. I'm so pissed.
So that's the place, huh?
I got distracted. I think the Pecos might be a replacement for lines he would normally say depending on the situation. Because he hasn't really been saying much. No? Because he's been saying Peco at times when he wouldn't be saying anything anyway. I don't know. need new
restricted inside
shoes.
facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests. Chiral decontamination in progress.
What,
No
I
anomalies
wasn't
detected.
boosting
Well
that
done.
whole time? I swear I pressed the button. I might have pressed it while I was still in the tar, and it might have stopped my sprint when I got out of the tar.
Sam, hey there, buddy. Was hoping I'd get to see you. It's me. Don't act like you've forgotten. Well, you didn't think it was Igor, did you? Anyway, guess I better process that cargo of yours. Don't know if I've ever seen finer-looking cargo. Thanks, man. I don't even know how many times you've come to my rescue, Sam. All right, it's time for you to do you-know-what.
Junji Ito? Oh, I finally got the normal grenade launcher. Oh, this was in the...
Now displaying your current porter grade.
You're a real lifesaver, you know? I'm guessing you saw the tar lake out west of here, yeah? That's where the settlement known as Lakeside Fort Knott used to be. Whole place got wiped clean off the map by a void out. And since that day, the tar's been eating away at this facility. Some weirdness with the currents, or at least that's what folks are saying. But the stuff you just brought me, I might just be able to keep the tar corrosion at bay. Finally. I've shared some data with you as well. Feast your eyes on these grenade launcher and cargo catapult schematics, both new and improved designs. You'll find they're a damn sight better than stuff you used to use back in the UCA. Recently, folks living here have been talking about this group of guys in red they saw creeping around. Got something to do with Higgs, more likely than not. One more thing that's had us worried these days. But now that you're here, I think we can all finally take a breath. Before I forget, got a new suit design to give you as a gift. One favored by a prepper back in the UCAs, you may recall. Try it on for size, why don't you? It happened sometime after I arrived with one of the early expeditions. A giant BT showed up, made contact with residents, and boom, void out. Same old story. Massive void outs happen in the UCA too, remember? Or maybe you don't. Chiral network coverage was somehow unaffected. But unfortunately, thousands of people were caught in the explosion. And you know, every time this happens, I can't help but think about Igor. Well, the grenade launcher has been configured to fire MP shells. Human, mech, BT, doesn't matter. You can use it against all types of enemies. Now, the cargo catapult still does exactly what you'd expect. Lets you fling containers to the tops of mountains and whatnot. However, you can now also use catapults to launch certain throwable weapons as projectiles. After launching a payload, you can use a catapult pod's integrated camera to tweak trajectory and aim for a specific point of impact. It's a way of attacking targets in hostile areas from a good, safe distance. Pretty cool, right? This stuff will come in handy, I'm sure of it. Something like that. I suspect it was a squad of ghost mechs myself. I heard about you shutting down that weapons factory, but arms and ammo are still finding their ways into the hands of bad guys, aren't they? So Higgs is still stirring up trouble behind the scenes, I presume. We're attempting to develop methods to help folks put a stop to his activities. And the weapon data we shared with you is one of the products of our efforts. I tell you, a world where we don't need these damn things can't come soon enough. But on the bright side, we at least have some researchers who are based in Lakeside Fort Knott helping us out here. And if you're up for it, maybe you can help us with our work too. So it... This is just how it went down back in the UCA. We think we were done for. Then the man who delivers shows up. The truth is, you're the reason I volunteered for the advanced expedition. The reason I was able to keep going. I figured if I did, I might get a chance to see you again. That BB pod you're carrying is different than I remember. Doesn't have my brother's keepsake attached anymore either. But hey, life's not just about things. Promise me you'll never forget Igor, Sam. He's gone, but he still feels so close, you know? Sorry. We should probably talk about work. An order with your name on it just came in. A request from a guy not far from here who spends his days fishing in the tar. Come to think of it, I believe he's one of the precious few survivors of the Lakeside Fort Knott void out. It's filed under sub-orders on the delivery terminal here. Take a gander, see what you think. Right. I'll leave you to it. Keep on keeping on.
Fine work as always, Sam. Now come back to this ship and get some rest. Also, we've identified what may be a ghost mech outpost. I'd like you on standby. Your next order might be a dangerous one.
Order completed. Well done.
Oh, yeah, that thing will be fine. Well, like, it's a bit.
Commencing root creation.
Order accepted. Thank you. Safe travels.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care.
Come on. No, it's all three of them. I fucking tried! No! Stop! I'm not gonna be able to get it back without killing all three of them. Yeah.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route.
Please take care. With that in spirit.
Oh, this thing's loud. Oh my god.
Not sensing any BTs nearby. Let's move quickly and grab the cargo.
Oh, right. I scanned that already. I swear I had scanned that already.
Sam, did you hear that? Sounded like a creature of some sort. I'm afraid you've dropped some cargo, Sam.
I'm gonna kill you. Why?
Warning. The coffin board cannot be used as a mode of transport outside the chiral network.
Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside.
Right. Seeing a few nicks and scratches, but they're the sort I don't mind. Thank you so much. All right, use your...
Now displaying your current porter grade.
So, you've hooked me up. Cheers for that. The network should help me continue my pursuit of the Lord. Yeah, him. I wager you've heard him sing out by the Tar Lake, haven't you? Private fella, rarely shows his face, but when he does appear again, it'll be a bloody catastrophe. On a scale of what happened to Lakeside Fort Knott. Catch my drift? But it's my hope that the cargo you pulled over here will prevent anything like that. So, thanks again, Sam. Oh, and the data I shared with you is for a remote detonation grenade launcher. Humans, mechs, BTs, it's good against them all. Something tells me you're gonna need it real soon. The Lord of the Tar Lake, a monstrous fish, legendary round these parts. I went out with some mates of mine to try and finally catch the bastard. Which is how we learned we weren't dealing with a fish at all. It's a giant BT. In fact, it used to be a pair of giant BTs. And one of them was responsible for the void out that reduced Lakeside Fort Knott to a smoking crater. Our ship went down in the chaos. My mates went down with it. I was the only survivor. Couldn't tell you how I got away from the wreck. Don't remember a thing. I woke up in the company of those twins. They're the ones who saved my life. But don't think that's the end of the story. I can still hear the Lord singing. The other BT. It's still out there. And we've got to do whatever it takes to kill it. The cargo you brought me from our ship is just the thing we need to track it down. I'll be conducting a detailed investigation. And when I've got a lead on its whereabouts, I hope I can count on your help. After firing a grenade, you can use a... Timing is everything when you're in the middle of a fight. But you can also... Cheers for the help. The Lord of the Tar Lake is a threat we can't afford to ignore. So I will need your assistance in the future. It's not the kind... I'll update you when I know more. Until then, stay safe and stay in touch, mate.
Order completed. Well done.
Wait.
Could use a quick breather.
I second that.
I'm so fucking tired. Good night.
It's break time.
No arguments here.